In this video, let's understand key vault permission model and network settings. In this example, we are deploying the key vault in the Australia East region. Simply provide a name for the key vault and ensure that purge protection is enabled on the key vault. Purge protection is a must setting for the encryption keys. Leave the default setting as they are. Once done, click Next to proceed. This screen is the access configuration for key vault. It determines how access is granted to the key vault, especially for accessing secret keys and certificates in the data plane. Permission model defines who and how users or apps can access the content of the key vault. You have two options, Azure RBAC and Vault Access Policy. Using Azure RBAC, permissions are managed through Azure built-in roles and custom roles. This permission model is preferred for larger or standardized environments with centralized access governance. Vault Access Policy is a simpler model that uses manual policies defined inside the vault itself. This is suitable for small teams or legacy setups. Use it only when needed, otherwise just ignore it. Resource access checkboxes allow Azure resources to integrate and access the key vault. Azure Virtual Machines for Deployment allows VMs to access secrets. Azure Resource Manager for Template Deployment lets you reference secrets in your ERM templates when deploying resources. And Azure Disk Encryption for Volume Encryption enables Azure to use this vault for encrypting managed disk. I do not see any harm selecting all the three options, but be selective if you have any specific control needs. Click on the Next now. You can configure the network access to the key vault three ways. In public access, if selected all networks, any network can try to access the key vault. Means traffic from all public networks can access this resource, and this is not recommended. If you select selected networks, only specific IPs, VNets or subnets will be allowed. Ensure that you have service endpoint added on the respective subnet. You can also configure private endpoints on the key vault. Private endpoint allows secure private access over Azure Private Link, which avoid public internet. You can add a private endpoint by clicking Create a private endpoint. Click Review plus Create and then Create. Your key vault will be successfully deployed. Now, when you click on keys under the object menu, you might see this message. The operation is not allowed by RBAC. If role assignments were recently changed, please wait several minutes for role assignments to become effective. This means, even though you deployed the key vault, you don't have yet access to its data plane. To access keys, secrets or certificates, being an owner or contributor isn't enough. You need a specific data plane role such as key vault secret user, key vault crypto user or key vault administrator. Assign the appropriate Azure RBAC role scope to the key vault to gain access. You can now see the list of data plane roles available for Azure Key Vault displayed on the screen. These roles define who can access and manage the content of the key vault, like keys, secrets, and certificates, and are essential for proper access control. Click on Access Control IAM and assign Key Vault Administrator role to the user logged in. Click Review plus Assign. This will assign the Key Vault Administrator to user Ramesh Wagh. Now to create a customer managed key, click on Keys and then Generate Import. This is the screen where you will be creating a new encryption key and there are many controls seen as part of the creation process. You provide a unique name for the key. You choose the type of key, whether it is RSA or EC, which is elliptic curve. RSA is widely used for encryption or decryption, and it is recommended for most CMK scenarios. EC offers stronger security with smaller key sizes, and it is ideal for some crypto use cases. If RSA is selected, you can choose the key size such as 2048 or 3072 and 4096. Optionally, you can set a start date and expiration date. If enabled, indicates whether the key will be active right after creation. Key rotation policy set policies to automatically rotate the key after a certain period. And this is best for compliance and key hygiene. There are confidential key options as well, such as exportable. If checked, the key can be exported, and this is not recommended for high security needs. And immutable, which means once created, it can't be modified. Select options based on your security needs and click create. Your CMK will be created and ready for use. Now you can use this CMK for encryption in the solution.